All right, here we are on the Ultimate World Cruise. It's May 26, 2024. We are in Cape Town, South Africa, and we're going to do a tour of Table Mountain. When you're in Paris, you go to the Eiffel Tower. When you are in Cape Town, you go to Cable Mountain. So there's the Cape Town out in the distance. You can see the beautiful harbor and bay out there. Straight ahead of you is Devil's Peak, and then to the right of that is Table Mountain. You can see the building for the lift car. You can see the lift going down, and that little pinnacle way on top is where we're going. We're going to ride the cable car up there, and then we're going to take a tour of the tabletop mountain itself. And we have a really excellent tour guide. So when we get to the top of the mountain here, I'm going to let him explain by a bronze model what Table Mountain looks like and how it's situated. And we're in the cable car now, and I told us the cable car was going to rotate 360 degrees. We got in, and actually what rotates is the floor of the cable car, not the cable car itself, but you get to see 360 degrees around as you go up. And what you can see over there on the left is Lion's Peak, and behind it's the body of the lion going down to the ocean. On the end, we're going to go out there a little later on and see what the views look like from out there. It's beautiful. Cape Town is strikingly beautiful. It's not at all what I expected, and we were really pleasantly surprised to see such a beautiful place. Out in the distance, you can see Robben Island, where Nelson Mandela was imprisoned for 18 years.
Wow, that's the view.
So this is the flat Table Mountain that we normally see when we're in the city. Devil's Peak, Table Mountain, Lion's Head, and this is called Signal Hill. So you can see Table Mountain carries on a long way that way as well, but this is normally the part that everyone talks about, Table Mountain. This year is called the 12 Apostles. Very important not to count them because there's not normally I'll take you down when we go down now. There's a very nice viewpoint around here, Maiden's Cove. So from there, I normally get about 11. From that side, I normally get 14. So I checked my map, hiking map of Table Mountain. It's actually 70 registered buses. So I put that down to the British again, just liking to name things the 12 Apostles. I think there's one in Australia as well. The original Dutch name for it was Gabelberg, which means Gable Mountains, which I suppose could make more sense. But okay, so tomorrow, when we're going towards the peninsula, Muizenberg, we're going to look back at it, and from the back you'll notice it's not flat, but it's because you're going to look at that from the back and not this part here. And we'll see Devil's Peak and that even from Cape Point when we eventually get there. So, but it's this part there that you'll actually see. This here, that little thingy is where we just got into the cable car, and this is where we got off. Okay. So what we can do here, there's about 3 circular routes here up to that part. That there is Platteklip Gorge, which is the most popular hike up Table Mountain. So if you want to, we can go up to there and then come back that way, but there's also a shorter one and a second one for the people that don't feel like walking that far. So it's really up to you how much you want to do. If we do that one, it is really gorgeous looking down there, and then you can see the zigzag that the hikers come up with there, and we can come back. But I think we should start out this way. And when we get to the first circle, you can tell me if you want to carry on or not. And we just do the first circle and get back there. We're in.
Okay. We're in. Yeah, and anybody that doesn't want can just can circle back.
Whole thing is pattern, and I'm going to spare you the walking and just show you the views from various points around the Table Mountain walk. It takes probably 45 minutes to go do the whole walk and see everything there is to see up there. It's really, it's amazing.
2 o'clock. Okay, let's go.
So the top of Table Mountain is over 3,000 feet off of the ocean floor out there, or ocean surface, sorry. And the first thing you're going to see is a kind of the panoramic view of what Cape Town looks like. It sits in this little valley here. You can see the harbor out there. You can actually, with the naked eye, you could see Serenade of the Seas in the harbor. And then out in the distance, you can see Robben Island again. That's Devil's Peak, straight ahead in the middle. And then Lion's Head is over there on the left. So we're out at the end now, where you can see the most popular hiking trail he talked about comes up this ravine that's in front of us. And when we get to the edge, you'll be able to see the zigzag trail going up there. So lots of people hike it rather than taking the cable car up. And there are no guardrails. It's basically straight down off the edge of this precipice here. So if you happen to slip and fall, it's whoop-de-doo over the edge and you'll end up on the trail down below. You can see the zigzag trail down there. And the trail comes up to a place over on the right-hand side where we're going to head in just a minute. All right, we're a little bit closer to the edge where the hikers come up. I don't know if you can see off in the distance, there's some people standing over there where the hikers come up on the right. And we happened to hit it on a good day again. It's windy and it was closed for 3 days before we got there, but it was a beautiful day today. So Cape Town kind of sticks out on a little peninsula, and there's ocean on both sides of it. You see that in a minute. You can actually see some of the blue off on the right. And then looking off kind of in this direction, you'll get to the Cape of Good Hope, which is the southwesternmost point on the African continent. We're going to go there. I have some video that'll show you that in a separate video. It's called the Cape of Good Hope tour. Anyway, I passed up this guy, the guy in the black with a white hat on. He's going to go out near the precipice and do a flip right near the precipice. He was a guy from the ship that I happened to meet while I was up there. I told him I had video of his flip and I sent it to him later on. Anyway, there's another ravine down there, lots of hiking trails. All right, so now we're on the other side where we're looking out at the Atlantic Ocean out there, and it's just absolutely beautiful. It's like South Africa meets the coast of California up around Malibu and Monterey, and 17-mile drive all combined into one. And we'll take a tour of those beach cities down there tomorrow, which will be published in the other video. It's just gorgeous. Those are very expensive neighborhoods, by the way, down there that you can see. Now, it's hard to imagine so many ships wrecking here around the Cape of Good Hope. with the calm water that you see out there. There's hardly any waves, and it's such a gorgeous day. But it can be pretty treacherous, and so many ships have piled up on the rocks out there. And there you can see the cable car house right there. So we've made our full circuit. Now we're at the end of that Lion's Head mountain, kind of the lion's tail, and also beautiful beach cities down there. Now that green patch off to the left that you see there is actually the takeoff area for the paragliders. You can get a ride down to the beach on a paraglider from that location up there. So it's a beautiful view up here. We so enjoyed this. And there you can see Robben Island again, where Nelson Mandela was imprisoned. But tomorrow we'll go see the Cape.